to protest quarantines. No gas, no stun grenades, but now we're beat like slaves. Maybe if we walked the streets with those guns, and they wouldn't shoot back with the rubber ones. Hard to the teeth in case the government fails, but where are you now during the violent hail? Claim your righteous of all men to say when they murder the innocent, you pass the blame. The hypocrisy will be your lasting fame, so put off your guns or throw them away.
Make another profit, not a profit. Prison profits, profit on their faulty visions. Profiting on our division. Rockets the decision, forfeit our position for the prophets. They have written all our songs, but breath of all the unforgiven. I can't breathe. We can't breathe.
They're telling me there's nothing to see. Black out the TV, they're lying to me. It's not a riot, peacefully fighting, followed by quiet, but they'll deny it. Cash in, opportunity knocks. Hit the store with a barrel of rocks. Give an excuse for excessive force. Damn the ones wanting civil discourse. All the looting and the robbery, what for? Now the government is using it to take more. Penny games are simple brains who want to start a civil war. Taking shots but they forgot the people they should aim for. Maybe if we kept to civilized fights, then they wouldn't beat us and shorten our nights. Or maybe they've lost respect for our rights. Or maybe the norm has been brought to light. It's looking more and more like a common known ending. Only getting known because of culture of trending. Blinded by authority, saying nothing's wrong and believing that despite our brothers crying out for so long. They're telling me there's nothing to see. Black out the TV, they're lying to me. It's not a riot, peacefully fighting, followed by quiet, but they'll deny it. They're telling me there's nothing to see. Black out the TV, they're lying to me. It's not a riot, peacefully fighting, followed by quiet, but they'll deny it. Well, since I promised a chill stream, I figured I'd start it with some hard rock. So that's the chill stream way. I have not played any of the DLC for Breath of the Wild, so I got it. There's a bunch of stuff here. I guess I'm gonna see once I get in there. You have to I have the Master Sword, so I have to speak with the great dude. So I've played through Breath of the Wild twice. Once on the Wii U and once on Switch. So I've beaten it on both consoles. So I should have all of this unlocked. It's been a long time since I played Breath of the Wild, so it's going to be a little rough trying to find all this stuff. I hope that this screen exists somewhere in the game, so I don't just have to guess as to how to find this stuff. But, because it's got the menu there. I don't want to play Master Mode. Let's just continue where I left off last time, which was February 27th of 2018. So don't ever tell anyone that I don't shoot you guys straight. I told you I haven't played this in a hot minute. Over 2 years. Over 2 years since I played Breath of the Wild. Beating through it twice, I guess. I just had other stuff, and I haven't played games in a long time since I started streaming with you guys, so 2018 sounds about the last time I was playing video games consistently before streaming with you guys. So we're going to pick up where my save was left off and see if we can find some DLC stuff. What was I even rocking with? Ooh, Chosen One. Yeah. That's me. Oh, goody. I'm so excited. Can I remember the control scheme first?
No.
Fine, I'll go to the forest, but I really want to remember the controls. Okay. I guess it wants me to do the Dooku Tree one first. So, whatever. Alright. Why can't I move?
Hello?
Think.
Oh, there's another cutscene going on.
Link. I have witnessed your journey. You have overcome every challenge laid before you.
Thanks, Zelda.
Ruta.
Or is this Zelda?
Redania.
I'm pretty sure this is Zelda's
Meadow.
voice actress.
Naboris.
Holy
All
butt
of
stuff
the
a
divine
donation!
beasts are now free.
All butts matter. Saber.
The strength you have attained.
That's the
I'm
truth.
certain you can unlock the powerful force hidden within. Go to the Shrine of Resurrection and return the Sheikah Slate to its terminal.
Emailed Anthrax. Don't let Mrs. Skeem lie to you. I made a country song before. It was a comedy song, but it was in the style of country.
I don't remember that.
You've never heard it, probably.
Well, I thought I'd heard everything.
No, not even close.
Okay, wow.
You don't ask to hear my crap.
There,
Alright, so there's a lot of bad guys after me right now for a game that I don't even remember how to draw my sword. Oh, there we go. And... okay. Yay. Those things are dead. This is not a good place to be dropped. If you don't remember how to play the damn game. I remember... oh, so there's that. It'll come back to me eventually. But it's been 2 years, so... it's gonna... I know all my weapons are very, very breakable. I remember that. Like, this one's about to break. Where's my Master Sword? Should still have that somewhere. There he is. Okay. I got, like, Super Shield because I have the... oh, shit. No, I don't got time for one of these right now. Yeah, I used him because I know the Guardians have special ways to guard. Because they're like insta-kills, but I don't fucking remember how to fight these guys. Isn't it like a perfect shield? Shit, that's not... this is just bad. This game's like, oh, continue in this death trap you left off in. Oh, dear. Do I have, like, the... This is not good. I think I had... how do I even use my bow and arrow again? Jeez Louise. Can I die and spawn somewhere else, please? Where I have a chance to remember stuff? Okay. So, now I somehow had my arrow, and I don't remember how, I should say. And then... oh, crap. I don't know what I'm doing. It's been too long. Alright. How do I... damn it. Oh, now I just used my resurrection. I used to have, like, the ancient arrows and stuff that would one hit these bastards. But I don't know how to equip different arrows. That's asking way too much of me to know how to equip different arrows. This is rough. Alright. Stop it. Uh-oh, my sound's delayed again. Ugh. I'm gonna have to restart this in a second. Let's get the sound working. Oh good, my bow is badly damaged. From, you know, using it like a normal bow. That badly damages stuff on this game. On this game, like, the weaponry created in Hyrule is of the lowest quality. You use it twice and it just breaks. Okay. Now that everything's not trying to kill me, let me go ahead and at least get the sound synced up right here. So hold on, I'm gonna have to close and reopen this bad boy. Because it's not happy. Alright, let's see if that fixes it. There we go. Sound is synced again. It's happy, and I need to start to figure out how to do anything now that there's not 10 people trying to kill me. Alright, shield. Arrow. How do I switch my arrows? That's how to switch my power up. There we go. See, what I wanted to do was switch to the ancient arrow when I'm killing one of those guys. So, like I said, the game just needed to give me like a minute to figure shit out instead of just sending like 20 baddies at me so I use all my ancient beast powers in 1 second. And then those are used, yeah, with L. And then, yeah. Alright. I don't want to use a terribly damaged bow, so we'll use one of these bad boys. 5 arrows at a time, damn. Hopefully Mrs. Skeem is entertaining the chat, because I'm definitely not. Well, as far as responding to whatever you guys are saying. What are you doing?
Chat.
Is there even really... Oh, there's like 30 people. I said chill stream. I set the expectation in the title. That if you want to hang out, it's just some chill Breath of the Wild vibes. Alright, so let's go to the Dooku tree. That's where it told me to go. For the thing. Ooh, press X. Oh, look at me. Look at all these places I went. I was very much to the point. Not a lot of wandering. It's probably because this was my second playthrough. This one. So I was a man on a mission. So all these like areas, I was like, nah, let's do this. That's funny. I like being able to see where my path was. Alright, what was I looking for? Dooku tree.
Where's Stacy? What happened to the Mrs. Skeem merch? I wanted to see the art.
I don't know. I think she made it and sent it to me and then I forgot about it.
Cool.
Okay, well, this is the first you've mentioned it.
I'm so sorry. Do you like making the tier list? Any plans for the future?
What?
Then, do you like making the tier list and any plans for the future?
Tier lists are fun. They're chill activities and I'll do more.
Oh, apparently I need to read every text to you.
Who said that?
Emailed Anthrax.
Well, nah. And actually, they've got a point. That's usually what they expect you to do.
Yeah, well, so far, if you want me to read it, then say something interesting.
There you go. Shade from Mrs. Skeem. Alright, this is not the Dooku tree, but there was something else that was supposed to be at the shrine of whatever this thing's called. Revival or whatever junk. Oh, I don't even have a sword equipped. Give me my master sword. Man. Alright, what's this bad boy? Examine.
Sophie gets it.
What'd Sophie say?
Just emoji.
Oh. Oh, well that was an easy Korok seed.
Do you ever crave the taste and texture of watermelon?
Watermelon? I don't crave it, but I eat it.
We had watermelon this week.
Uh-huh.
Several times.
Thought there was supposed to be something in here besides that little guy.
Now we have people spamming something interesting.
What are they spamming?
Something interesting.
Yeah. Like literally something interesting, those words.
Correct.
That's cool. Oh yeah, they are.
Sophie likes cantaloupe better.
Then watermelon? I mean, I guess. Oh, this game's art style is so pretty. It's just a wonderful game to look at every time. Never
Well,
gets old.
I don't know what I avoided because it was 2 minutes ago. Do you consider yourself a picky eater?
No.
He definitely has things he doesn't like,
Well, I even eat those.
but he'll still eat them. I am a picky eater, and I am trying to raise Wee Scheme to not be a picky eater like
She
me.
wants Wee Scheme to be like me.
I'm working on it.
Yep. He's already less picky than you.
Oh, okay, got you, Duel. Yes, he is less picky than me already, and that's what I want. Because I don't want... I'm miserable. I don't
Then just eat
even want
shit.
to eat like me.
It's a simple thing, simple solution. Just eat stuff.
How has quarantine been treating ya, and how's Wee Scheme? Wee Scheme.
I don't know. Quarantine is good because I'm antisocial. And wee Skeem is a thriving young baby.
He got some socialization today, and it was both good and bad. How you doing?
That's a very generic question.
How you doing, Skeem?
I don't answer very generic questions.
My favorite fruit.
How do I surf again? There's a surfing mechanic on this
I
game.
like apples, bananas, and grapes. So, one of those.
Mrs. Skeem doesn't like fruit very much. Where
I'm
is
just
that?
picky all around. Does he eat solid food?
Who? Wee Skeem?
Yeah.
Wait, why don't you just answer? You know what
Well,
the
because
answer.
they can
Yes, he
hear-
does.
They can hear you better.
He eats solid food. I think it's in the Great Hyrule Forest. Is that where? I think that's where it is. Damn tree.
Wee Scheme sounds less enthused than me at my last therapy session.
Well, I mean, I called it chill. So chill means relaxed and chill.
Yeah, Trippy J, send me a shiny rock necklace too.
Yeah, I'm getting a Black Death anti-anxiety rock from Trippy. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, sure. I'll take a shiny rock. Flying in Valhalla? I still haven't watched or read up on it or anything. It doesn't really pop into my mind when I have free time.
I must dance. My kind of guy. Go ahead and dance.
What restaurant do you miss eating from the most? Bonefish, because we couldn't do that for our anniversary.
No, probably my West Coast brethren. Like Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. And In and Out.
I was just thinking.
And places that actually have good
I
food.
was just thinking quarantine specific.
No, I just miss food from anywhere that's not the Midwest. I'll just take more weapons.
Like, flighting?
Oh, damn.
I
What?
mean, Duel said Valhalla will have flighting in it.
What will?
Assassin's Creed.
Oh, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Not even close.
If someone asked you a not so generic question about asking generic questions, would you answer it?
No.
So Trippy J asked me if there's anything I'm dealing with, like anxiety or whatever.
You?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a question for you to answer.
Well, you know what I deal with.
What?
You know what I deal with?
You don't deal with things that are like actual mental illness. You just
No,
have
I
external
don't.
factors that
Yeah.
you work through.
Yeah.
So, what external factors do you want a super rock for?
I don't know.
Stress, Trippy J.
Sure.
Stress.
Yeah, no, I know what flighting is. I just read it wrong. I didn't see the T. I saw it as flying.
Where's this damn tree? Is this... Yeah, here.
Skeem
This is the
sounds
damn
like
tree.
he is sick of everyone's shit.
This is just my
This
relaxed
I was
voice.
gonna say, this is pretty normal.
You guys just don't really interact with me chill. You interact with me as like,
Yeah, y'all stop trying to educate me on flighting. I know what a flight is.
yeah, she's seen the reaction that I did. We went over this in one of my reactions when I brought it up, which is how a lot of you probably even figured out what the fuck that was.
Do you like Yoshinawa?
What?
Somebody said Reaper Madness. Do you like Yoshinawa?
If you tell me who they are, maybe. I'm not a names person.
So yeah, Vikings rap battling in the next Assassin's Creed. That'll be interesting.
I don't think they'll rap battle, but they might have their poetic things, because that's what flighting actually is.
Just
No.
For sure.
I'm not gonna let people spread misinformation on my channel.
What's your favorite memory from your first playthrough of the game?
Bro. Okay, first of all, you're saying my first playthrough, which would have been right when it released for the Wii U. And you know my second playthrough completed February of 2018. You really think I remember what my favorite moment was? I really don't know. There was just a lot of cool, atmospheric, like, wow factors, like, constantly, the whole game. So to try to narrow that to one is just not gonna happen.
Trippy J said he'll send me rose quartz, which represents unconditional love.
There you go. That's what you need for Wii Skeem.
Yes, this is a chill stream, not a drunk stream. Oh, are you doing something?
Alrighty.
Do you have
I didn't even hear what the Dooku tree said, because all you jerk-offs. Where am I supposed to be going?
Do you have any suggestions on games or books?
On what?
Games, books. Do you have any suggestions?
The games that I play on my channel. Play those games.
Any book suggestions?
Book suggestions? Not right now. I haven't read a good book in a long time. I've been recommended a lot of crappy books.
Sophie, give us a genre. Do you judge if food is expired by the way it looks or by the way it smells? Well, I go by the expiration date, but then, yeah, I'll look at both. Have you ever thought about writing a rap about throwing someone down a set of stairs? Would that be a double entendre rap? That was a question for you.
I don't understand the question.
I'm just reading it. Have you ever thought about writing a rap about throwing someone down a set of stairs? Would it be a double entendre rap?
I don't even understand what you're saying. Why would it be a double entendre rap? What are you trying to say? There's a joke somewhere that is probably really convoluted.
Sophie said science fiction or fantasy.
9 out of 10 times science fiction is better than fantasy. Because fantasy has very few times where it's actually worked. When it works, it's a huge payoff, but it usually doesn't work.
Oh, he said throwing down a flight.
That's not even a good... Alright, what the fuck? Hold on, I need to figure out what this damn mission was supposed to be, and I don't even remember how to look at what my missions are. Adventure log, there we go. Dark armor? Okay. Trial of the sword, this is the one I wanted to do. So I want to set it as my destination. Cool. Glad we got that cleared up. Okay, why is it still... Alright, so I gotta go there. Alright. Cool, at least I got it on my map. Been a while, guys. Been 2 years and a few months since I played this, so... So?
Oh, sorry. I looked up, like, just
Why are you still looking this shit up?
list.
We've
No.
talked about this.
to see a list of, like, science fiction books. And it's interesting to me. I guess I don't think of them as sci-fi. Like 1984 and Lord of the Rings and...
Lord of the Rings is not science fiction. It's fantasy.
That's what this list
Then whatever
said.
you're reading is dumb as shit. Like,
I just
you're
Googled
literally-
it. I'm on the Google page.
okay,
that's
it's
all.
still dumb as shit. Don't categorically accept...
Fahrenheit 451.
You know that real time enacting, believing everything you read online, right?
No, I understand. I just was like,
Lord of the Rings is not science fiction. It's fantasy.
I
So
didn't even-
at the point that Lord of the Rings is listed in science fiction, you know whatever you're reading is a pile of horse shit and to move on.
NPR?
What?
NPR is a pile of horseshit?
If they say Lord of the Rings is science fiction, it's a pile of horse shit. That's not the genre. There's no science involved in Lord of the Rings. Point out the science for me. Science fiction is science that's made fictional. There is fucking no science in Lord of the Rings. It's magic and lore. That's fantasy. So if what you're reading says that, what you're reading isn't worth shit.
Okay,
Move
here's
on.
the definition. Fiction based on imagined future scientific or technological advances and major social or environmental changes.
That's still not Lord of the
I
Rings.
mean, it could.
No, it
That's
can't.
fit in there.
That's not at all what Lord of the Rings is. It is not science fiction. That is not how genre definition works. It's fucking fantasy. There is a genre for what Lord of the Rings is. Dear God.
Did you ever read Ender's Game? The Ender's Game series?
No, I did not read Ender's Game. I heard it was good. So this whole trial, this trial that this is putting me on to earn back my sword, I have to fight these fuckers with the tree branch now? It's just beautiful. Uh-oh.
Well, Sophie, based on what, the Google says, like, I definitely recommend, I like dystopian books and stuff, so, like, I love, like, 1984, Fahrenheit 451, Atlas Shrugged is great. It's really long. It's fantastic. I highly recommend
Mrs. Skeem likes it really long.
Uh-huh. Long and hard. If there was a movie based on your life, what would it be called?
We Scheme. Oh good, now I got a better weapon.
Trippy J sees you blowing up exponentially this year.
What?
Trippy J sees you blowing up exponentially this year.
I appreciate it, Trippy. Could happen. I think if ERB drops another song, that would help a lot. If not, it just, algorithms gotta smile on you once or twice and you'll get there.
I don't know if you said anything or saw it, but the raffle is working.
Oh, good. So there's a raffle for whatever I made it for. I don't
That
remember.
poster.
What?
Poster.
Okay. Maybe they'll get that decently quick. Who knows? Poster shouldn't be too hard. It's a small poster. It's like a foot.
Yoshinawa is a Japanese fast food restaurant.
Then I would...
He also said, or how about Sabaros?
Sabaros, I like. I used to like, I should say. I haven't had good Sabaros in a hot minute, but when I was younger, they had some quality stuff at Sabaro. So... I'm a big New York pizza fan, and Sabaro actually has done that decently. Speaking of which, Mrs. Skeem, we're going to that place, like, ASAP. I'm done not going. The one in Zionsville, we're fucking going. I'm done not going.
Oh, the pizza place?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I want to try it. All the New Yorkers swear by it.
Jason Todd, no. That's not what Atlas Shrugged is about. Jason Todd said that Atlas Shrugged sounds amazing at first glance until you realize it's just about hating poor people. No, that is not what it's about.
I can't speak on it. I have no idea what it is, but I'm assuming I'm going to take Mrs. Skeem's word on this one.
You didn't get a notification, Tyler? I know I got the Discord notification. I didn't get anything.
I got
from
the YouTube one. So, I got it, but who knows how far it actually went. Supposed to.
Slendy Tubbies, if you entered the raffle, Streamlabs will tell you that you got so many entries. So, like, if you look at
Somebody new sort of
Shiatora,
likes me.
Midfree
Yay,
had
a new
one,
subscriber.
And then it said you received 1 ticket.
To kill you, then I'm gonna take your bow. Because we're on this super fun challenge to, like, win back the Master Sword or something. I wasn't paying attention.
So, Slendy Tubbies, you can only enter if you have enough coins. So, each ticket costs 10 coins. So, check your points by doing exclamation point.
Points, plural.
And then you can
Oh, I don't
divide
have
that by
arrows.
10, and that's how many times you want to enter.
And you get points by hanging out on streams, subscribing, or donating.
Yeah, Saber, I know, and it makes me sad. Saber
What?
said young people hate Ayn Rand because it supports the concept of individualism, and too many people are becoming collectivists.
What's I Am Rand?
The writer of Atlas Shrugged, and like the Fountainhead.
I don't know what this conversation is about, because I don't know the book that you're talking about.
It's on the bookshelf if you want to read it.
It sounds political. Is it political?
I mean, it's political commentary, I guess.
So then I probably won't like it. There's some arrows.
I mean, she may have hated poor people, but, like, it's really about, like, personal responsibility. So, like Saber said, individualism. We can't just, like, take on the problems of the world ourselves without, like, there is a positive to, like, capitalism and business and, not, like, selfishness, but, like,
I'm so confused.
You don't need to just give up everything for everyone
So
else
is this a
all the time.
fiction or just a commentary? I'm
It's
lost.
fiction, it's a story.
Okay.
If you listen to the audiobook, it's over 60 hours.
That just sounds painful.
It's a great book.
Like, I don't know. Grapes of Wrath was great and would probably be about that length.
Slendy Tubbies, you have to check your points. You can't just get 41 entries. That's not how it works.
Just stop encouraging Slendy Tubbies. Just let Slendy Tubbies be.
I've never heard of Brandon Mull. Some writer. Candy Shop War and the Five Kingdoms series.
I'm with you,
heard
Wee
of it.
Lobster Scheme. It sounds very boring.
It's really good, I promise.
It sounds... You didn't sell it as good. You sold it as 60 hours of political commentary, which sounds painful.
Like, it's hard to get into at first, but once you're in it, you're in it.
That's like the tall tale sign. It's hard to get into it until you've invested so much time that you have to start
Parks
pretending
and
it's
Rec.
good. No, Parks and Rec is not hard to get into.
The first
You just have to
season is
admit that the
awful.
first season is shit, and you don't even need to watch the first season. You literally could just skip it. They recap enough of it in the rest of the show that you're fine. There's a big difference between, hey, the first season's bad because the show didn't figure out what it was, the rest is better. Then it just takes a while to get into. It's the same quality the whole time. You just don't get it until you're deep enough in. No.
Trippy J said, Skeem, let's take over the United States.
Do what with it, Trippy? I don't really think I want to try to run this bitch. It's a pretty messed up little place.
Drama or comedy shows?
Most of the time comedy's better because drama's harder to pull off, so there's a lot more awful drama, and awful comedy isn't always awful. So comedy is safer. But my favorite shows of all time are gonna be in the drama realm, like Breaking Bad. which I'm pretty sure that's considered a drama.
Gubby Boss said, why talk about books when you could beat up monsters?
That's what I'm doing.
Hi, Kayla.
Beating up monsters while naked, apparently, is the goal of this whole challenge.
Sophie said she didn't like the first season of The Office.
It wasn't
I
good.
can agree.
I mean, it had a couple moments, some memorable episodes, but that was when they were following very closely to the British show. They hadn't really found themselves yet.
The first episode is like 1-to-1.
Yeah. They found themselves when they separated themselves from the British Office, which is inferior unless you just don't understand humor and character development.
Oh, so Trippy J said sell it. So sell the United States when you
Who are we selling it to?
Jason Todd is sharing quote said there are 2 novels that can change a bookish 14-year-old's life. The Lord of the Rings and Atlas Shrugged. 3. One is a childish fantasy that often engenders a lifelong obsession with its unbelievable heroes, leading to emotionally stunted, socially crippled adulthood, unable to deal with the real world. The other, of course, involves orcs. Alright then.
I like the subverting expectations. You think he's talking about Lord of the Rings.
Right.
But no. Look at him go. Look at him go with that.
I don't agree
Rule
with that
1
quote.
of...
I don't agree with that
No, it's
quote,
rule
though.
1 of good comedy. Subvert expectations in a clever way.
I understand the good comedy part. I just don't agree with the quote.
But the quote's not to be agreed with, it's to be comical. Uh-oh, I missed.
What should Tyler have to drink?
Vodka.
No, we haven't watched Space Force yet. It's on our list along with many
We've got a
other-
long
We have
list.
a list. We don't have time to watch TV.
Alright. We finally watched part of Queer Eye Season 5 today. Well, sort
Well,
of.
we watched.
We almost watched part of an episode.
Yeah.
Almost.
In quotation marks, we watched 15
Shit.
minutes of the first episode of season 5 while taking care of Skeem. Sell the U.S. to Arabia.
Why?
I feel like we kind of do like oil.
What?
I said, I feel like we kind of do sell ourselves when we just like.
What, with oil and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't adopt any of their advantages or customs.
Yeah. Gatorade or Powerade?
Gatorade. But Powerade's fine.
What shows do you recommend that need something to binge? Again, give us a genre.
Breaking Bad if you haven't seen it. Better Call Saul if you haven't seen it.
She has Netflix and Hulu.
Okay, so those are both applicable. And then you have, what the fuck? Ozarks. That's another good bingey. American Horror Story. It's American Horror Story, if you've never seen any of it. The earlier seasons are good. Skip it by the time you get to, whatever the one before the latest one was. Because then it got really stupid and preachy. But it used to be good.
Tyler said, thank you, Skeem. Someone gave me alcohol.
Yes. Congratulations.
Jewel thinks Powerade tastes better. I have to agree. I prefer Powerade, but...
Why isn't this unlocked yet? Oh, I have to go up here? Okay.
Emailed Anthrax did not enjoy Better Call Saul.
I mean, everyone's entitled to be stupid and wrong. It's fine.
What's better, Disney Plus or Netflix?
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I survived that. No, I didn't. Or did I? I have no idea. I have no idea what's about to happen. I somehow survived that. That doesn't seem right, but okay. I will take the random survival.
What's better, Disney Plus or Netflix?
Depends on the mood.
I mean, in our lives
We
right
watch
now,
Disney Plus more
Disney
often, but
Plus.
that's just because the baby watches it, not because it's better.
We've seen Frozen 2 and Moana like 700 times each. Better Call Saul seemed to rely on how well... I think they meant rely on how well Breaking Bad did.
No, not actually at all. That's like a very incoherent view of what Better Call Saul is. In fact, its ties to Breaking Bad are minimal in a way that they actually feel very natural and support the original story. So, I mean, that's just... Oops, I keep hitting whistle instead of what I want to hit, which is a really bad idea. That's just a really bad take, and it either would come from someone who hasn't watched the show or someone who doesn't understand the show. Because there's critiques of the show that I think are dumb, but they exist. And they are, like, they're coming from somewhere. But that's not even, like, a critique of the show that we've watched. That's, like, just something coming out of way left field that has nothing to do with the actual show that's being watched or talked about. So I can't even really have a discussion if you're in a baseline that's that far removed from reality of how the show's structure works.
Rins recommends just binging Skeem's old videos.
Of what?
Binging your old videos.
Why would I binge my old videos?
No, they're so...
Like, why would I binge my old videos?
No, not you.
Oh, the other person binged my
Or
old
not Sophie,
videos.
who was it? It was Simone. Jason Todd says, tell We Scheme I would rather light myself on fire and run naked through a meth lab than watch the American Horror Story.
Okay. I don't know why, but okay. I don't know why that was information you thought I needed to know.
Have you ever considered playing Minecraft or Terraria?
Oh, why did I fucking die? Probably because someone mentioned Minecraft in my presence, and don't ever be that stupid again.
Lobster says, imagine if Mrs. Skeem entered the raffle and won. No, We Scheme every once in a while takes away all of my coins.
That's right.
So I have 89 right now. Probably 90 by now.
If you won, I would just be able to choose someone else. Alright, so this is a very odd challenge now that I at least know what it's doing. There's no health. You're just going through an endless battle. And I don't even know what I'm going to win if I successfully do it. So, I'm gonna see what other challenges there are.
Sophie has more points than Duel right now. Emailed Anthrax said, I saw it all. It was nowhere near what Breaking Bad was. I was very disappointed.
I mean, that's a very different take than your last take. So I think you're just a confused person that probably will never have TV critiquing in your future profession.
Agent 719 has game suggestions. The Fall and The Fall Part 2 Unbound.
Destroy Ganon, I already did that. I want shrine quests or something. What are the other side quests that I got? I don't know. I unlocked a bunch of stuff. Let's just do the Shrine of Resurrection. It's a whole main quest, right? Like, they gave me a whole new main quest with this DLC. Let's just see what that's about. Let's equip my Master Sword, cool beans. I want to make some food. There's something satisfying about making food on this game. I need to find a camp.
Vort, you're rolling in the Schemer coins.
How many coins does Vort have?
3.
Oh, damn. Don't spend them all in one place.
Emailed Anthrax said, I love We Scheme's honesty. We could have been friends if he wasn't a musician.
I don't even understand what that means.
Okay.
There's one good thing that this stream shows me, being chill. That it is my personality that runs this channel and brings in those big bucks. So at least I know I'm doing something right when I'm being a goof with you all. But I don't have the energy to do that right
And
now.
it's not all about the money.
I know. This is just me relaxing online instead of relaxing alone like I have for a little bit. What the fuck was this? What am I doing? There's a divine beast trial? Is that what I was supposed to do? Oh dear God.
Jason Todd said people are saying we need to vote for Zuckerberg in order to avoid 4 more years of Trump.
Why Zuckerberg?
Zuckerberg. He's not
Zuckerberg
even
is
old
probably
enough, is
worse than Trump.
Is Zuckerberg old enough?
You don't have to be.
35?
I have no idea. Probably. Yeah, he's got to be 35. What the fuck is this thing? This is what I'm gonna use for this. So is all this DLC just really weird trials instead of actually like expansions? Because that's kind of weak. Because the last thing was a trial. This looks like a fucking trial.
Lucian's really pumped that he has this game and has beaten it.
Okay, I've beaten this game twice. So
Sophie gets off crutches on Tuesday.
congrats. Alright, so I picked up the demon thing and now it's gonna like kill me. So why is all the DLC just difficult Zelda challenges instead of like new worlds to explore? It's weak.
Bort, which side are you referring to?
Alright, so apparently I had to have all those hearts to survive touching this, kind of like the Master Sword did. This weapon defeats foes with 1 hit. Okay. Oh, but I'll also die in 1 hit. Jeez. And I can only use it twice when it's glowing. What the fuck? This is a terrible setup. This is a terrible deal. In the words of Trump. Worst deal. This is a terrible deal. What the fuck is this? So I have to go to these 4 locations in the Great Plateau and try to kill shit. Come on. I don't want to prove my power. Yeah, I'm sure it will, because I'm gonna die. I have to do all this shit perfectly. 1 hit obliterator. Cool. Oh, this is just not a cool thing. This DLC pack is weak. I guess I should use like lighter armor since if I get hit, that's it. Let's see what the best sort of stuff to wear for that condition is.
Bort said Teespring's broken.
How so?
I don't know, I'm gonna go look.
I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not really that much slower or any of this shit.
I mean, the page loads.
Then maybe Vort just is wrong. Whatever. Alright, so I'm just gonna die anyway. Now if I recover my health, I'll still die in 1 hit, I'm assuming, but I might as well try to recover my health in case I like fall or something. What little things have I made? Nothing. Where are all the meals that I used to concoct? Over. There we go. Look at that thing. It's a bad boy of health. Oh, good. That was a good use. I didn't know it was just gonna drain me like that. Well, cool. Thanks, boss. Alright. I guess I'll go to this shrine to get to that area.
Teespring's working for me.
I was wondering why you had stopped talking.
was just checking. No, I don't have much interest in watching Supernatural. I understand lots of people like it. It just doesn't seem like something I would actually like.
Oh, a thing to blow up. Which one's the closest? The one
I
north.
have another show to binge. Scandal, if you haven't seen that.
Oh, gross. That's horrible. Why are you recommending trash TV?
It's
Stop.
fantastic.
Stop.
I love
I'm gonna
Scandal.
kick you from streams if you recommend stuff like Scandal.
Oh my gosh.
The show started fine, but you know where it ended up, and yet you're still recommending it. That's
You've
irresponsible.
Never even seen it. What are you
I've seen
talking
enough.
about?
I have seen plenty. You know whatever shows you're watching, I end up having to watch way too much.
You didn't watch any of it.
Don't you lie to me.
You were always at work.
So tell me I'm wrong about that assessment. You tell me.
Holy butt stuff a donation!
You tell me if that was wrong. And I'm already dead.
Thanks, Fort.
Thank you for butt stuff. Exactly. Silence. Deafening silence. Because you know that was spot on. The show lost all credibility and all of its direction, yet you still, unashamedly, without any warning, recommended it. That'd be like recommending Dexter to someone who knows nothing about Dexter and not saying anything about the fact that the show has, like, a last season that you should pretend doesn't exist. You gotta warn some folks if you're sending them in to binge something.
Thanks, Email Anthrax.
What?
I'm gonna go watch the shit out of Scandal.
I mean, your own doom. I just have to do my civil duty to warn you. Come on, this is such bullshit. What am I supposed to do?
Eat ass saber.
What?
Mort said eat ass saber
Why?
because he's challenging him.
Oh, to the donor of the stream. Alright. Solid work, Vort.
Petition for Skeem to get a mask and a duct tape over his mouth says butt stuff.
Nah.
No. Also, only gonna watch the ending of Dexter.
Oh, it's a rough time. You just like bad experiences in your life, I suppose. Now I've got to wait for this thing to start glowing again. Jeez Louise. Is it glowing yet? I don't know. I think so. Can't fully tell.
Say yeah, it's the top donor of the stream that matters right now, not the top donor of the month.
Oh shit.
Holy butt stuff a donation!
Uh-oh. Saber is gay. The shade is real in that dono. Paid $5 to call you gay, Saber.
I don't even know if Saber's in here right now.
I don't know. You can check. Or I can check.
Well, I can't check, I'm on mobile.
Saber is not.
Oh, Torque's here.
Hi,
Hello.
Torque. Okay, this is...
Don't forget you can use your shields, bows, bombs, and runes. The only
I know.
thing you can't change is the obliterator.
I understand what I'm allowed to do. I'm just trying to kill the guys that are, like, sprinting at me. Yeah.
Me adding people demanding to vote for Facebook guy when I said pick literally anyone other than Hillary again. This wasn't what I fucking had in mind.
Alright.
Oh, emailed Anthrax said he would post what he likes about, I assume, Scandal and Dexter. He's gonna post about it on Twitter and tag you.
Well, then I'll just mute you.
Saber's not here, and Bort says, "Oh, he will know."
He will know. He'll return to find his legacy in shambles.
Saber gonna come back with $500.
Look,
and Tyler
I won't stop him.
And Tyler said, "Don't worry, I added him on Discord."
Shit. Oh shit, that's a guardian that's still alive. No, 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 no. Oh. Damn challenges. That's not an ordinary shaft. That's an ancient shaft. Might as well just use some fire arrows. Let's go. Just cause some trouble.
Holy butt stuff, a donation!
Money, money, money! Alright, I don't know where I'm supposed to go, because the marker has me, like, right here. And I don't see anything else to kill right here. So, oh, there's this little dude.
Lobster says, "Skeem gonna be like Saber versus Bort Dono War. I see this as an absolute win."
Correct. Good meme use. Uh-oh. Oh no. What is the thing? Alright, the earth just popped a boner. I don't know if that's good or bad. That's what just happened.
Holy butt stuff, a donation!
Oh! Toxic Saints! It says a new challenger has entered the ring.
Oh, goodness.
My goodness.
Oh.
Bees? No! Like Nick Cage said, not the bees! I don't even know how I'd kill those things right now.
Torque's wife broke her foot last Thursday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But he said, "I forgot how much she does around here until she broke her foot. Now it's all on me. Been failing at most tasks, but they're getting done my way."
There you go, Torque. Stay strong. Oh shit, those bees almost got me. Look at those. They're just like right there.
I feel like that'd be you. You like, well,
I like how Streamlabs is throwing shade and hasn't updated the new person to the top donor yet.
oh, it will. You know it takes a few minutes for
I know, it's just funny how long it's sitting on its ass on it.
And Tyler says, "I haven't donated $1 yet."
Dun dun dun. He's waiting. Why have you not updated?
Holy butt stuff, a donation!
There it went. He was waiting till the next dono.
Geez.
So enjoy yourself, Toxic, because Vort just denied you.
What'd he say?
He said denied with another $30, which means he's gonna, as soon as it refreshes, Saints just got there, now he's gonna be gone.
So why not ask what the highest dono is right now? 35?
65 now, I
No,
think.
well, the highest single dono.
35,
Yeah.
I think. But you guys are crazy, but I love you because this is why
Holy
Mrs.
butt
Skeem's-
stuff, a donation!
Oh, Torque in here with 50. Because this is why Mrs. Skeem's not going to be working anymore. Oh, shit.
Drew said, "I love how people give you guys money because they want to be top." Hey, we're not gonna complain. We will stroke their egos.
Look, I clearly encourage the money with the competition area, because I've always been in sales and athletics my whole life, so I'm a competitive guy too. And I'm big on donating to YouTubers. If you ever see me on other people's live streams, I'm not shy from, donating. I believe in doing that for other creators, and I just spend money that would be entertainment money. And I always tell people to do the same. Don't spend money that's essential, but still support the content creators you like if you can, just like you would any other entertainer that you consume entertainment from. That's the way I've always seen it. So I appreciate you guys.
Holy butt stuff, a donation!
We're here.
Mrs. Skeem Retirement Fund.
Woohoo!
We going from not working to straight retirement. Well, I guess this is retirement, hopefully.
Kind of. I'll probably work again
Once the kids are older,
kids
kids probably in the future, but kid right now.
Well, yes, it will be kids.
You're so confident.
It will be kids. We've discussed this many times.
Well, I mean, we're not in full control over that.
Well, yes, I said as far as I can control it,
Gotcha.
it will be two.
Shit, that was dumb.
So no, I'll get a job again, probably.
Streamlabs taking its sweet time.
Yeah, probably when kids are in school. I'll probably do like something part-time, just to give myself something to do. Or I'll, just work for Skeem.
Yeah, if I ever find out someone non-jokingly spends essential money on me, you better believe that shit's getting refunded. I'm gonna be like, nope, I'm gonna make you rethink your life choices. I will fight you. I have the power.
You're Skeem is the only person I've ever donated to, ever.
Who?
Toxic said.
You are mumbling, at new levels of mumbling.
Toxic Saints said that you're the only person who's ever donated to on YouTube.
Well, I very much appreciate being the only one. I don't know why I've deserved that treatment, but I'll take that treatment.
Dono virginity.
Take his dono virginity. I don't know that I'm not deserving of it compared to whoever you watch, but I still am appreciative of it. Of course, I guess same here. My list of people I donate to is not that long. It's just a few content creators that I watch a lot, and I therefore support them because I watch a lot of their content. So, whoever your top dogs are for content, I always encourage supporting those folks. And I guess I'm getting to the level that I'm some people's go-to guy for content, which is crazy for me to think about. But that's cool.
Saber's not even top donor of the month anymore.
Damn, Torque was just taking it out. Torque's just... Oh, shit. Torque's feeling a certain way. I'm just gonna slowly glide to my death, guys. Because, it's less painful that way.
Keep in mind, guys, indie stream tomorrow. So,
well, usually the donors on that one are very different crowds. It's usually musicians trying to get their own stuff
It's
heard.
just at least if you donate tomorrow, you can see a reaction to something you want to see reacted to as long as it's indie.
Yeah. I'm gonna define indie as under 100,000 subscribers tomorrow, just so there's less confusion. So there was a lot of non-indie requests.
Yeah, Sophie, just like, subscribe, share. That's all we ask.
Yeah, you don't have to donate. I hadn't been in a position to be able to donate to a YouTube channel until very recently. Because the little entertainment money that I did have probably wouldn't have been best spent on a YouTuber for me to keep my sanity. So I expect the vast majority of people to not be in a financial situation where donating makes sense at all. And that's fine. For the rest of you, comment, subscribe, because that still financially helps me without costing you anything.
People are pressuring Tyler.
Leave Tyler alone. That
Torque
boy
said you were
has
about
donated plenty.
Torque said you were about the only live stream I can handle, to be honest.
It's probably Torque. I think we've talked. You're an older guy like me, and most of the people who do this streaming stuff are younger guys. So there's probably just a personality and generational difference that I appeal to more
stuff a donation.
than those young guys. Vort, number 3 overall, bitches, come at us. Jeez Louise. You guys are awesome but stupid. I keep forgetting what jump is. I didn't think about this when I got the DLC, that it would be way more challenging than the campaign. And it's been 2 years since I played the campaign. So this was just torture for myself.
Since we were talking about donos and surprised by donos. You want to tell them about the text I found the other day?
The what?
The text I found the other day that I sent you? About donations?
What?
Never mind, really.
I have no idea what you're talking
What?
about.
The text you sent me in, like, December that I sent to you back to you.
Oh, you really thought I was just gonna put
thought you
dtogether
did that.
what you were talking
We
about?
just talked about this.
No, that was like 3 days ago.
A whole 3 days. Oh my gosh.
Mrs. Skeem does this to me all the time. She'll give me like 2 words and be like, you know? I'll be like, no, you said text and donation. That is not enough context for me to know what the hell you're talking about. But for Mrs. Skeem, she's like, oh no, this is clear. Clear as day what I'm talking about. No,
Yes.
no. No, it is not. I just...
Holy butt stuff a donation!
Oh, damn. All of you weaklings who deny my power. There he is. The big boy money has arrived. You guys are crazy.
A cool dude just stopped by real fast. Can't
Hi, cool
say
dude.
Personal matters. Wish us a good time.
Hey, personal matters have been happening. I hope you're doing alright. I'm gonna kill myself again. Try a different thing on this game, because I'm not about to beat this trial when I'm this rusty.
Holy fuck shit. Jeez.
Who said that?
So, like, there's just a bunch of responses to the dono.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tyler
Saber's
flexing
back.
on him. Flexing hard. Saber's back. Yeah, Saber. Your crown's been taken by like 3 different people throughout this stream. There was a powerful random war.
But there is no pressure to donate.
These guys put the pressure on themselves. I think
Well, they can pressure each other. We are not
They
giving
can.
any pressure.
Well, I think since I've started this channel, my message has been pretty clear. I like money. I will always take money. I'd prefer just buy merch, but if you've already bought merch, I guess donate. But I'm never going to stop someone from spending their stupid money on me because I do the same shit to content creators I like. So some YouTubers get really guilty with money. Like, oh no, you sent me money. I'm like, look, I'm never going to be like, you need to send me money. Or I don't think you're a good fan if you don't send me money. Or any of that shit. But I'm never going to turn money away because I'm
Duel's
not
keeping track.
crazy. What?
Duel's keeping track.
What do you mean Duel's keeping track?
So far, it's Tyler
Oh.
50, Vort 100, Torque 75, Toxic 35, and Saber 10.
There you go. He's got the rankings. He's paying attention. Alright, can I stop this challenge? Like,
Oh, Tyler said I donated for me and Saber because Saber wasn't here to defend himself.
I don't even know how I would not do this challenge anymore. It's like I'm stuck in this challenge. Forever. I need to load an old save. I don't want to do this challenge anymore. There we go. Load.
So anyway, when I was asking Skeem if he wanted to share, you gonna tell him or?
I don't remember like
So-
exactly what it said.
Okay.
That was back in December, right? When
Yeah.
the channel first started to grow. It was like less than a month after I got monetized
Yeah.
or something. Oh crap. I'd already taken on the challenge at this point. I want to undo the challenge. How do I stop the challenge? Please
So-
no. I don't want the challenge.
Apparently, during a premiere of a video, less than a month after Skeem got monetized on YouTube, he texted me because I was probably asleep. He texted me. He was like something along the lines of like, "Oh my gosh, like somebody donated like $40 in the premiere for no reason." Like shock face emoji. And it was just like, man, that was just like 6.5 months ago.
That's more common
Crazy.
occurrence now. It's a weird story to share.
Sorry, it's just like it's crazy.
It's
and
just
we're
a
like super
weird
grateful.
story
Okay,
to share.
I just will shut up now. guys.
It's just a
Apparently-
weird story to show.
It
But
was
yes.
related to what we were talking about.
We've come a long way. Did I ever react to Mac Lethal Sucks? No.
Holy butt stuff a donation!
And Saber just went crazy with $85 and emailed Anthrax, became an official schemer, and soon we'll get a
Welcome,
cool
emailed
cult message
It's
for
not
him.
a cult.
But we're gonna get a cult message. I need to find out how to not do this challenge because I don't want to.
Welcome to the cult. It's not a cult, I swear.
Maybe I just need to change. Change to something else.
I'll be right back.
The first time I played this game, I got all of the memories. But I haven't on my second playthrough, because getting all the memories and finding those places was annoying. I just... Oh boy. Why did you feel guilty, Anthrax? Does anyone know how I can, like, not be doing this quest, since I really don't want to?
The dog's in her room.
Huh?
The dog's in her room.
Oh. I don't...
Holy
I don't
butt
wanna
stuff
do
a
this.
donation!
The stage is yours now, I had my time. He yields. I yield, sir. I don't want this anymore. I don't like this challenge.
Oh, Sophie wants to know what your other weird date was. You said you had a creepy date story and a weird date story. You shared your creepy one. She asked if you
It wasn't a
shared your
weird. I think the question was worst date.
Oh, that's
And I
just
had a worst date story, but I don't feel like telling it. Maybe some other time.
Where's more Outlast? Do I need to throw more money to make it happen?
Who's this?
Tyler.
I don't know if I'm gonna play Outlast right now. I just really wish I knew how to not be doing this stupid challenge anymore. I don't like this weapon. There's no... I can't change my weapon. Because there's no other weapon to change to. Like, it's just the one-hit obliterator. There's nothing else. When I go back to the shrine, like I wanted to put it back, it's like, nah. Nah, you can't do that. Have a good night
John.
to both of you, Y-Node and John.
No, John came. I said hi.
Oh. Don't forget, there's a poster thing that you can win if you enter Raffle, blah blah blah. I don't want to use this.
Yeah, there's only 30 entries right now.
I can't throw it. I can't put it back.
Only 4 people have entered right now, so I mean, get your entries in. Jason Todd went on a date so awful that he excused himself. Or wait, Jason Todd, you're a girl. Sorry. Jason Todd went on a date so awful, excused himself to go to the bathroom, crawled out the window after paying half the bill.
Are you sure that's just not a sitcom
That's what that
reference?
sounds like to me.
Sounds like a lot of TV shows.
Do you ever play card games like Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone?
Mrs. Skeem doesn't let me.
What?
But I'm more of a
Well, I have
board
to
game
do it.
person than a card game person. But Mrs. Skeem doesn't let me.
Okay.
Why are you acting like what?
I not let you.
You know how many times I've had to tell Ed no?
You know how much free time you have anymore?
Okay, so
Yeah, let's go
Mrs.
spend all your
Skeem
free time
doesn't
somewhere
let
else.
me play board games. And I prefer those to the card games. I don't want to finish the mission. It's the problem.
Saber called out John for the Dono War. The Dono War ongoing, calling you out.
Oh, jeez.
Skeem, will you react to the VGRB Wario versus Shadow battle?
I don't know. Maybe. Can I just get rid of you? Don't want you. I can't drop it. Can I just do this? I can't equip it. I don't want you. Go away. No, I made a mistake when I picked you up. I'm not ready to complete your challenge. I'm not good enough because it's been too long since I played this game.
In the Wii Scheme versus Wii streams, you said you made $4 a shirt. Is that an exact number?
That is an exact number. I make $4 a shirt on Teespring. That is a literal number.
Oh, good night, Mom.
Because the reason most YouTubers sell shirts for like 25, 35, 40, 50 bucks is because that's the only way you can make like 10 bucks a shirt. When I went with Teespring, I was like, well, there's no financial investment on my part aside from paying the artist to draw it for me, King Peggy. But I also use my art for other things, so I still get benefit to having the art commissioned. So I've always found it to be better to just have my profit on it as small as possible without it being like $1. Certain things on Teespring I make $1 on, like some of the household products. But I just always looked at like YouTuber shirts and stuff that are like 30 bucks. I'm like, no one can do that. So this way I can have t-shirts cost $15, which a lot of people can buy a $15 t-shirt. So just, it's not a big money maker for me, the merch isn't, but I just like the idea of people being able to get it.
Yeah, I'll look into that. Torque apparently didn't get his points.
I don't manually assign them.
I know.
Somebody new sort of likes me.
Yay, new subscriber.
So it would be the bot. But I'll take a look.
Well, it's the loyalty thing. That's a
Yeah,
little
I
separate
know.
from the bot. Who knows how long it's going to take to do shit. If not, you can just give them
Yeah,
the points.
I'm gonna give him points. Because currently still have 4.
Who knows? You'll probably give them points and then it'll catch up and just go crazy.
I mean, you get extra points, you know, well...
It happens. We can fix it.
and-
I'm just running around aimlessly now since I can't get rid of this damn thing. No matter what I do. So I guess once you accept this quest, you're just fucked. You have to do this quest. So let's figure out this quest, I suppose.
No, John, I didn't hear about Chick-fil-A bullshit. I don't know what's going on.
Everyone always is whining about Chick-fil-A, aren't they?
There's something new.
Something new? What could be new?
No problem, Tort. I don't know what is going on with it.
You know how that bot is. Always just slow to the party. Alright, I'm where it says I'm supposed to be, so who else do I need to kill to make the Earth have another boner? Hello? Who do I need to kill?
Would you do a Sonic Mania drunk?
Holy
A what?
butt stuff a donation!
Mania drunk?
I am only here because Saber needs competition. Also, I didn't mean to play Outlast now, I was just asking. I've got a few games I'm supposed to play, and I just keep getting stuck on Switch. Like, someone gave me a couple games that are horror games on stream that I need to play. On Steam, I mean, that I need to play. And I do kind of want to continue Outlast, so I just need to stream a little more often and I'll get to them. So that sounds like the solution.
Tyler, have you checked your points recently? Because, damn.
How bad is it?
Let's see if he checks it. If he does.
Well, I thought you were just
say
looking
it.
at everyone's points, is why I was asking.
am. practice.
I can't switch weapons. It just it doesn't exist. I could go into inventory, and no, I'm just stuck.
Have you thought about man-eater?
What?
I don't know. Reaper Madness said read the description of the quest and tells you how to dispose of it.
Oh, does it? Interesting.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that, John. Like, I just read that like an hour ago.
What?
Chick-fil-A corporate sent out an email to their employees saying if they're going to protest and do stuff on social media, they need to remove any affiliation and mention that they work for Chick-fil-A.
Okay, that seems like a pretty normal corporate decision.
I mean, yeah, like, I know in the past, like, you had to put, like, where you worked on your social media.
Yeah, I mean, Chick-fil-A gets a lot of heat for a lot of stuff that they do, and somewhat, I guess, maybe rightfully so. I don't know. It's a private business, so I don't care. But that's pretty standard business practice. No matter what's going on politically, most companies are going to say, if you're doing anything, don't associate us with it. Because, I mean, I think most of what's going on, everyone would be behind, but there's plenty of subsets of activity going on close to that a corporation's not going to want to be involved with. So that seems not newsworthy, but because it's Chick-fil-A, people are making it something, so not a news story. It's just a pretty normal corporate email to send.
The boys whining.
Uh-oh. Let's see.
Any intentions of new rap battles of any kind?
Oh. Like my rap battles?
I guess.
Oh. Alright, if you wish to quit, leave the Great Plateau. Good. That's all I have to do. Yay!
Did you see the reaction from YouTuber ex-military criminal to your song We Can't Breathe?
No. What is it?
Ex-military criminal?
No. It must be recent, because I always look for reactions on my stuff. Let me see when this dropped.
I may be in the chat, but I'm gonna go feed him, so I will not be reading to him anymore right now.
Someone's gonna have to tell me where this reaction is, because it doesn't come up under my name.
It's called...
No,
I meant the channel.
like, that's what annoys me, is when a reaction channel does a reaction, but they don't put my name in the title or description, I can't find it. Unless it was posted in the last hour.
Okay, I'm gonna go feed him.
But... are you saying he reacted to it? Or... because I don't know that channel. Maybe you're not saying that they reacted to it. Well, I'm gonna read the comment. See what you actually said. Maybe Mrs. Skeem read it to me a different way. Did you see the reaction from YouTuber to your song? Yeah, I don't even see where it is. When did he react to my song? Because now I'm on his channel. And I don't see that. So no, I haven't seen it. And I don't even see that he reacted to it. So you're gonna have to, it's inside a long live stream. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. If you post the link, a link, timestamp would be useful too. And if you have that, please put the link and timestamp in Discord so that the schemers can go show the boy some love. I don't know if he hated the song or liked the song, but he looked at it, so show the man some love and appreciation for looking at it for I don't know if someone on the stream told him to, or bribed him to, or what the story is there, because I was not at the stream. But, yes, please, on Discord, if you could drop the link and timestamp in Discord, I would appreciate it. So we finally found a way, thanks to someone saying read the description, to stop that dumb mission that I didn't want to do. So let me look at my DLC stuff and see what else I can do. I don't want these challenges. I want just a new, like, adventure. Is there any, like, adventure? Gear, trial, challenge, harder mode, the path, travel medallion, mask, items. So this is a bummer. I thought some of the DLC would be like an actual new adventure, but there is no new adventure. So that's a bummer. Harder mode that will put your courage skills. So maybe we'll just start the game over on master mode, I suppose. Oh, thanks for the thing in the timestamp. I guess I'll put it in Discord myself really quick. But I'd have to find the stream. I don't know. Duel. Okay, cool. Good. Duel's got it. Thanks, Duel. Alrighty. Alright. You guys tell me, do you want me to do the Trial of the Sword? Because I think I could actually probably beat that one. Or just start the game over in Master Mode. I'm going to wait for a second. Holy shit, Tyler did $200 this stream? I just realized how fucking much. Damn it. You're ridiculous. So tell me what you want me to do. Master Mode or Trial of the Sword again? Start over, says Dylan. I have no idea if Master Mode gives me a new ending or if it's just harder. But it might be good to start over. Because the Sword Trial's kind of like starting over, just in a different way. You would not recommend the trial. Alright, we'll just start over. It'll be a good way for me to get reaccommodated to the game anyway. So, as top stream donor, he says Master Mode, so that's what we're doing. Alright, so it's just going to be a more difficult version of the game. And I don't know in what ways, because they're not very specific on what ways Master Mode is more difficult. This is already a pretty difficult game, especially for a Zelda game. But it's also a very fun world and environment to explore. So we'll just start to explore it from the beginning again, I suppose. I do have a new Nintendo Switch controller coming on Tuesday, because I've just been using either my GameCube controller or my Joy-Cons and that little Joy-Con holder thingy, which is very awful on most games. So I'm pretty excited. Tuesday we'll have like a actual Xbox type controller for my Switch. So that's nice. Enemies are one color higher. Oh boy.
Open your eyes.
I don't think I'm gonna rage Willzilla. I'm just in a
Open your eyes.
chill chill stream,
Wake up,
chill
Link.
mood. Just a lot of crap. So I'm just playing video games to relax. So even if I die a lot, I don't think I'll rage. I'll just be like, not invested enough for rage. Plus, I just enjoy this game and the atmosphere of it. A Link to the Past is a very good Zelda. I will always Well, unless a better one comes out. I still maintain Ocarina of Time as my favorite Zelda game. Link to the Past is really good. Then there was like the 3DS version of it that was really, really good too. Breath of the Wild, if they would have been a little more lenient on the weapon damage mechanic, Breath of the Wild might have been better than Ocarina of Time for me. But the weapon break mechanic, it's just so unrealistic how quick stuff breaks that it kind of removes from a lot of the experience of the game, and it just adds a challenge for the sake of a challenge. It's kind of the same issue Far Cry 2 had. I haven't really played Far Cry 2, I just know that about Far Cry 2. So, if they would have fixed that mechanic, this might have been my favorite Zelda game. But that mechanic was just really tiresome. Still is. Yeah, I'm gonna end up watching that reaction after the stream is over too. His channel's about the same size as mine. I don't even know who it is, but seems intriguing. Ex-military guy. Toxic, that's unfortunate. You should. They're very fun. The water temple on Ocarina of Time is awful. It's so difficult, and just many a child never got further in the game because of that. But that game's still a masterpiece. Just absolute masterpiece. But this game is so good too. Like, it's tough. Like, I really wish the stupid weapon mechanic was different or not there, because in every other way, except for possibly the soundtrack, I like this better than Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time's soundtrack is just very endearing. This one is cool and atmospheric, but it's not as memorable or wonderful. It's not as playful either. Thanks, Duel. I will peep it later. Hey, Duel, could you also put that in insert spam here? Because there's less activity in that channel, and that way it won't get lost and I'll be able to find it later.
Link, you are the
I don't know, Will. I've never played Animal Crossing, but from what I've heard, it sounds worth the money.
Now go.
Majora's Mask was cool and creepy and dark, but yeah, I didn't like the whole timer mechanic either. I've got that one on my 3DS still, though, and I'll pop that in and play it every now and again. I love having my 3DS just in my nightstand. Sometimes I play Switch in bed, but other times I'm just like, I just want to rock this 3DS. I mean, so much good crap in the 3DS. Denise says it's not worth it. Oh. Gears of War is not for me. I understand the appeal, I just don't like playing it. Same with God of War. I get the appeal, but I don't enjoy the game myself. God, the atmosphere and art of this game. This is why, for me, Nintendo is just in a different league than, like, Sony and Microsoft. Because Nintendo goes, we have this little tablet console with like a quarter of the power of an Xbox or a PlayStation, or probably about half or 70% of the power. But we're gonna do stuff like
Somebody
this.
new sort of likes me.
Oh yeah, new subscriber. We're gonna do stuff like this with our first party, our little IPs. And just because we focus on the art style for like this, or Mario Odyssey, or anything else, like, it's going to age amazingly. And Mrs. Skeem says goodnight. It's just like, this is still going to look good in 10 years. Whereas most every game on PlayStation or Xbox One is going to look super dated and awful. So King Blitz, what up, bud? I'm sorry I'm like 5 minutes late talking about this. Talking about you showing up, but appreciate you stopping by real quick. Much love to you, King Blitz. King Blitz is good people. Good music, too. If you don't know who he is, check out his channel. Anyway. Yeah, I stopped by King Blitz's streams, and I guess he's going to start stopping by mine every now and then. He's a good guy, and I really do enjoy his music. So if you don't know King Blitz, check him out. He was not on my YouTube rapper tier list because I omitted any really rappers with, I think, under 100,000 subscribers, really. And King Blitz, I think, has about probably 20 or 30,000 like I do.
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Anyway, all I'm saying is, like, if you even look at, like, Nintendo 64 games, in my opinion, most of the Nintendo property ones aged better than PlayStation games. The games for GameCube and Wii that Nintendo made, like Mario Galaxy, still look good today, but all of the games for Microsoft and Xbox pretty much look like trash. So Nintendo, with quote-unquote worse graphics, makes games that look better longer. And they just tell everyone else to suck a dick because they're Nintendo. And the animation on Nintendo games are always so much more fluid than everyone else, which, oh, someone just mentioned that. Yes, I can, old man. I'm not gonna ask who you are. You're like the old king of Hyrule or whatever, I think is who you end up being. And a ghost. Ghost of the king or something. I forget. It's something like that. .007 GoldenEye on 64. That's not a Nintendo game. I mean, it was on N64, but I'm talking about, like, Nintendo Studio properties. That was by Square Enix? Was that Square Enix? No, not Square Enix. I'm getting my names wrong. Who fucking made that game? Brain, work for me. Work for me. Rare! Fucking Rare, the little gold logo. Yeah, I'm talking about, like, produced by Nintendo Studios games. Those are the games that are beautiful and last the test of time. Rare made GoldenEye. Great game, but looks like dirt now. Alright, let's go over to our little thing. This game is just gorgeous, though. Like, it's just art. Instead of just trying to be photorealistic, which always dates itself really poorly, they just choose an art style that works with the system, and that's the key to video games. Like, I don't like when games try to be photorealistic, usually, because it's gonna age poorly. But I love when games have an art style. Like, even Doom, even though it's got a photorealistic feel, it also has a very specific art style that helps to balance that. But some games, like the Call of Duty games and stuff, they're just trying to be photorealistic, so they just look bad within like 2 or 3 years. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. What are you gonna do? Huh? Huh? Oh, that's what you're gonna do. That was very effective. It was smart of you. I'm gonna get some shrooms and run away since I have like no abilities to hurt you with. No shield, no bombs I can throw. And you've got a really long pokey stick. Well, that broke my axe, but hardly hurt him too, so lose-lose. Let's just run away. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to eat something to get my heart back. There we go. Will, yeah, it is about how long you've been watching. There have been a couple times when I've slyly made it that if you're active in the chat, when you enter, you get bonus entries for being active in the chat. So sometimes being active in the chat, while it won't give you more coins, there are times when I've made it give you more entries. So, you never know what I'm scheming. I'm gonna die! Because all I have are tree branches. And these guys are masterclass assassins, so that's great. Alright. So I just had to play the pacifist and environment destruction route. Looks like what master mode's gonna push me towards, so... I mean, I like the strategy of it. Like, I'm gonna have to have a lot more strategy in how I approach enemies. You can't just gung-ho kill things, which you never were able to in Breath of the Wild anyway, but just, magnify that by about 100 on Master Mode, apparently. Go away. I'm trying to find shit. Alright, we'll just run away again. Oop. What about Freeman? Freeman's got them big boy points. He did me justice. Well, good to know, Torkinator. I mean, it was a Screamo song. It's not a lot of people's music. Oh yeah, I always have to adjust Freeman's points. Every now and then I have to go and adjust because it does it in the Icelandic currency. And so he'll donate what's equivalent to like $30, but it'll show up like you donated like $1,000. But I think we already adjusted Freeman's points. He's just gotten a lot of points from his other donations, and he just hangs out in the streams a lot, and he doesn't enter the contests a lot. So I think Freeman's actually at that many points at this point. Because you hang out a lot in these streams, you're going to get a shit ton of points, especially if you don't use them very often. It could be emailed anthrax that smashing their pottery has made them want to kill me. It's a good theory.
Somebody new sort of likes me.
Yay, subscriber. It's saying he's at 10,000? Alright, I gotta fix that. He must have done another dono on his stream since the last time I fixed it. That Icelandic currency messes with Streamlabs' head. Give me a second. Link will be fine. Hold on, Link. Doodaloo. Oh, damn. Yeah, we gotta adjust that. I've gotta do some math here now. Conversion of currency. Well, Freeman, I am glad to say you still have, you know, a decent chunk of points, but it is not nearly as glorious as what it prior looked like. Alright, that's been fixed now. Freeman trying to get in with that 100 before it went away.
Somebody new sort of likes me.
You can't have 100 entries anyway. I had to adjust for Icelandic currency. So Freeman's points got hit hard. Hit hard. The conversion rate is 0.0076. And that took a... And then I had to do the math for how many minutes of stream watching. So Freeman took a hit. Took a hit on them points. But he still has more than most folks. So... Oh, you can do 100. I didn't know you could enter this raffle 100 times. Well, that's fancy. He almost got away with it, too. If he had done free hat a moment sooner. I know, Canadian's pretty close to USD. It's like, I think, $1 United States is like $1.35 or $1.25 Canadian. They're pretty close. You missed Freeman's points getting adjusted back for a dollar-to-dollar ratio. He went from 10,000 points to 276 or something. It was, he almost used those points before they went away. It was a typo. He did free chat instead of free hat. That typo hadn't happened, he would have had 100 entries towards this poster. If it wasn't for those meddling schemes, he would have gotten away with it. Alright, I can't fight these guys. I will definitely die. But I have to go this way. So I just gotta sneak around. See, even if I sneak up to this guy, I don't have any weapon that I would be able to kill him with. I've got a fucking stick. I'm gonna have to find a way to environmentally kill one of these guys to get a decent weapon at some point to be able to move on in this game. But it's interesting. It's a whole different realm of strategy that I'm being exposed to. Oh yeah, I've got to like free this thing or whatever. I don't even remember how. Let's go. I was close, Jason Todd. I was very close.
Holy butt stuff, a donation!
Uh-oh. Someone's donating again. $5. 300 asses need kicking. Get more tea bags than Lipton. Look at those bars and references. Oh shit. Ugh. Should have asked Mrs. Skeem to grab me a drink before she went to bed. Not like alcoholic, just something to drink. Tyler's been nuts on this stream. Jeez. Yeah, Master Chief versus Leonidas is one of the all-time greats. Fantastic battle. Which has the bar that was just quoted. Yes. No pennies, just round. Seems like an economically very impactful, like, thing to do, to round up or down pennies. Like, that ain't, like, from an economic standpoint, like, big picture, that's a lot of money being fucked with. That seems like a very stupid thing to do. What the hell, Canada? Dang. Spade Queen, what are you responding to where you said, of course I did? No idea. Ugh. Yeah, this one's a huge boner. And now it's gonna drip a little cum onto my iPad. It's a very sexual game, if you didn't know. Does your prime minister, because Canada has a prime minister. I know your prime minister is like 12, but I thought he would at least understand enough about global economics to know you can't just fucking round out pennies. I know there's not much of a purpose in having pennies as a coin currency because they're expensive to produce, but I don't think rounding is a great idea.
For the past 100 years. The beast.
No, the penny in the US costs more to manufacture than it's worth as well. But you can't just remove it from transactions. Like, you could stop minting the penny, right? And just keep the ones that are in current circulation. Since cash transactions are on the decline in the digital age anyway. But to completely round all transactions to ignore pennies, whether they're digital or in person, that's just dumb. Just stop minting the coin and just use the ones you have left. Like, and if you ever, for some reason, ran out of pennies, like, then mint a cheaper version of it. Like, just mint a literally just piece of garbage with the same little logo on it. I don't know, it just seems like a really bad solution to a problem. To just essentially pretend that the money doesn't exist. Oh, I can't travel from here. Bummer. So do I have to climb down? I didn't want to have to climb down, but okay. Yeah. Climbing down. I don't know that it worked out so well because the value of the Canadian dollar has definitely gone down in recent memory, so probably didn't work out super well. But who knows? Hello, new joiners to the stream. The economy will balance itself. I mean, the economy will balance itself, I think, makes sense in certain economies, but the Canadian economy is unique because it's not. It's like a weird mix of capitalist, but also European socialist influence in Canadian economy. It's a smaller economy, so I guess those kind of things can work. You don't have as many multi-billion and trillion-dollar sort of investments and trade things happening in Canada, so I guess I could see why they could get away with it. It's just still a weird solution to that problem. I would think if you did that, I don't know. It just seems there would be different ways to do it. Like, you would think you would go. It might sound weird, but I would think you would just go further with it than just getting rid of pennies if you're going to go that way. Like, get rid of change altogether. Just go straight to a dollar-only system. And there's no fractions of a dollar. It would just make sense to skip those middle steps in my mind from like a global economic standard. But I don't know. Canadian economics are also very different.
Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I'm just reading the comments of all the weird Canadian stuff. Melted down 35 billion pennies. What'd they do with all those pennies? Samuel, you have coins and bills to denote your dollars, and your dollars of many varying denominations look like monopoly money, and that always has made me kind of happy that Canada, which I hope Canada knows that not just to the US but just to the world in general, you guys seem kind of like this, I don't know, cute fake country of happy little Eskimos and igloos, and even your money looks like play money, which just makes you all the more adorable. Like, I always have seen Canada as just this cute little hat on America of odd little folks, and there's not very many of you, which is true unless you're in Vancouver anyway. So whatever you guys do with your pennies and stuff doesn't have a whole lot of global impact anyway. You're just in your own little world, and that's fine. It's one of the reasons Canada could get away with a lot of its economic policies that other countries couldn't, because Canada's just a unique little situation. It's a weird little box. Extra box. It must be like a DLC box. Have a good night, Torkinator. I don't know. I don't know too much about your leaders. Your Justin, whatever, the prime minister, he seems like a bitch-made fellow, but we got plenty of those kind of people in the United States too. I think that's just politics. Like, my experience in politics is reasonable politicians have a low ceiling. The only ones that get pushed far are very well indoctrinated into the extremes, the moderate extremes of the parties they represent, because then they push that party's agenda. So the politicians you see at the highest levels, like prime ministers and presidents and stuff like that, they're usually going to be just weird-ass personalities that had to have a lot of money and power to get more money and more power. So they're usually just not good people, like most of them. It's very rare to get a politician in a high position of power that's not just scum, because of how politics works really in any country. So I don't know. I don't think Canada's unique in having bitch-made leaders, because in the US, your two extremes are assholes who are like just completely against most human rights, or just insane people that deny all sorts of economic or scientific logic in the name of somehow like justice for people. I don't know. It's always weird how they get from point A to point B in their ideologies, so I don't know. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. So now I'm gonna have to fight this dude with a steel block, because other than this block, all I have is a stick. So that worked out though. Killed him with my block, since all I have is a stick. How did Robin Williams get brought up? I don't know. Jason Todd has had it. Well, I'm sorry that Trudeo, or however you say his name, apparently sucks balls. I don't know. I don't pay attention to much. What I've seen of the guy seems just like, alright, dude. You're that kind of guy. You're the kind of guy that gets a boner off of being outraged by stuff that doesn't impact the people group or matter to the people group that you're outraged for. He seems like one of those guys. And I'm just like, yeah, I know you also get a boner off of, you know, trying to call out other people for being awful, like that's like your favorite thing, which is just a weird thing to thrive on. It's an odd personality type of self-righteousness that's very unattractive to people that don't share in the self-righteous journey. So sorry that that's your prime minister. It doesn't seem like someone I would enjoy, but I can't be too sympathetic because my leader is a fat old rich guy. He's just enjoys being an asshole, which, I mean, it gets really, really old really fast. Some days I would prefer a liberal pussy. Other days I would prefer the Trumpish asshole. But all days, I would just prefer neither, but that's usually not an option because all people vote for are the political extremes because people are just stupid. And then the cycle repeats. So, That's why my involvement in politics is I vote for candidates that no one's heard their name, but it lets me
Somebody
sleep
new
at
sort of
night,
likes me.
and that's what it is. Oh, it's all crazy. When I'm like, if this election is literally Trump and Joe Biden, like, I ain't voting for either of them. There'll be someone else on the ticket, probably either Libertarian Party or some other third party that I'll be a lot more likely to vote for. But I'm not gonna vote for Joe Biden because, for one, I don't think his brain works anymore. So I don't trust him in that regard. And the dude is creepy as fuck. Like, Trump is a womanizer, sure, but Biden is like, he's got hardcore rape vibes, and he always has. And if those are my party choices, then it's going to be like every election I've voted in my life, which is quite a few presidential elections now. I've never voted for the Republican or the Democratic ticket because I've never liked the candidates that those two parties have churned out in my lifetime. They've just never given me a reason to vote for them. The best president in my lifetime, if I was gay, literally call him a Twinkie. Oh God, Tyler. Oh, that was an off-color joke. It's rough. Yeah, YouTube doesn't allow that kind of golden humor. No one does because nobody has a sense of humor anymore. It's really weird. I do. I'll still say that shit just because I know what's intended, and that, you know, when you actually meet people from those groups, they don't care as much as the people faking outrage on behalf of others do. So I don't give a shit. Best president in my lifetime was Bill Clinton. I don't like the Clintons at all. I think they're shitty, awful people. But as far as like policies are concerned, Bill Clinton did the best stuff. Obama was the coolest president I've lived under. But he didn't really do anything that was good. The economy did really well under Obama, but that wasn't really anything that he did. That was a very Republican-run Senate and Congress for his first term that caused the economic boost. And yeah. Where am I supposed to be going? I've got to go to all the shrines. So I was supposed to be looking for the shrines from the vantage point. Now I remember. And I definitely didn't do that, so I just got to find them another way. There's one. I'll just mark it when I get a good peek at it. What's my button to look or something? There's a button. I don't remember what the button is. There it is. Let's bam. Obama is a Democrat, Dylan. Ever since Monica Lewinsky feeling on his nutsack. Rap God. Bye, Duel. Have a good night. Well, no, I wouldn't fully blame Obama. You heard me mention earlier the economic boom was from the Republican-run, Congress and Senate. But that's also why Obama couldn't do anything he wanted to, because Republicans were running all of the things that he would need control over to get most stuff done. I think most of Obama's ideas, his big ideas, weren't good ideas. So it's probably a good thing that he didn't get that done, because then it made his 8 years of presidency a lot better, because he kept getting told no. But the stuff he wanted to do that he didn't wasn't really his fault. I mean, he signed more executive orders than like any president, and even still doing all that, he wasn't able to get half of his shit done because the House and Congress kept telling him no. So, mostly because they just weren't good ideas. They wouldn't accomplish what was desired. They're good-hearted ideas. I genuinely believe Obama's one of those few politicians I was talking about that's actually like a half-decent person that makes it to the top. I think Obama's actually a good person. I think most of his ideas were misguided, and I think people forget that politically, Obama didn't have a lot of experience when he went for office, which you don't need. We've had plenty of presidents without a lot of political experience who were all right. But it just kind of showed more glaringly with some of the policies that Obama wanted to do that he was inexperienced, which is why he didn't get most of what he wanted to do done, not the way he wanted to do it anyway. I like all the ERB references to whatever I'm saying. You guys find ways to make it about ERB. It's impressive. All right, I'm going to steal your meat really quick. And then keep running. Because I don't have anything but a stick to fight you with. And I don't see any things that I can get as magnetic boxes to chuck at you. So I'm just going to keep going. One day, guys, I'm going to come back with a weapon. And you'll be sorry that you crossed me. But that is not this day. This day I have to play the pacifist route. And that's fine. I think there's an axe over here somewhere because I have to chop down a tree. I might kill them with that in a bit. A failed drama teacher. Boy, you hate your prime minister with some boiling passion. I appreciate the boiling passion, but that's gotta be miserable to have a prime minister you hate that much. I don't think I've ever put enough energy into a politician to hate them that much. I just don't care about them enough. There's a spear in the box. That's nice to know. Yeah, you sit there and laugh. Pitchfork, I need anything that could be used as a weapon. What box were they referring to? It's like real life, just run away from your problems. That's right. Ooh, good little sneak attack. I like it. Alright, so we're going to use this. I'll talk to the old man later. Let me see how dumb these guys are. I can get away with at least taking this guy out to get a bow and arrow. So that would be very helpful to take out the other guys. Favorite Christopher Nolan movie? That's tough. The Dark Knight is awesome. Memento is awesome. Inception, I still stand by, is awesome. Those are the first three that come to mind. Damn it! He wasn't stupid. He knew exactly what I was doing. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the old man. I love cooking on this game. It just makes me happy. Watchmen was good. I liked Watchmen. It was pretty good. I'm interested for the Snyder cut of Justice League that I guess HBO's gonna have. That's, because, I mean, a lot of people are acting like, oh, it'll be so amazing. I'm like, well, let's not forget, Snyder was responsible for the Batman vs. Superman fiasco, so it's not like he's a perfect visionary for what comic book movies should be. But we'll see if it's any good. An Xbox game I'd recommend? I don't know, I'm always a fan of the Red Dead series and Halo. Wait, Turtle is not Austin Powers. Isn't that Master of Disguise? The Turtle. Isn't that Master of Disguise movie that's just trash, garbage, not Austin Powers? I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a different world, but I'm pretty sure that is not Austin Powers. Alright, did I not get the... Yeah, I did. I was gonna say, I thought I got the axe. Careful, Link. You'll just be running off. Alright, these guys are sleeping. It's my strongest. This pitchfork is the strongest thing I have. Ugh. Alright, so I was right about the turtle thing. Yeah, that was an awful movie. I like Austin Powers, more or less, but Master of Disguise was... Bleh. Alright, I'm gonna steal your weapons. And then I'll go ahead and kill you. Because now you're weaponless. And have fun falling down a cliff. That's how we do. Take your weapons, throw you down a cliff. I'm pretty sure the shrine is up here and it's like this awful climb. Butt-clenching climb, if I remember right. Climb of butt-clenching proportions. Get to find, like, ways to take a break and not die. Something like that. This might not be the spot I was supposed to scale. I don't know. Don't remember where I was supposed to start climbing. But here we are. I think up there is a little spot I could stand. But this wasn't the way I was supposed to go. Do I have anything to recover some stamina? I think I do. Got the stamina shrooms, and then this thing will do it. Okay. So we'll wait. And then I'll eat that if I need to replenish my wheel. Keep going up. Because, yeah, I should be able to stand up there. I went the wrong way, but it's okay. Which way was I supposed to go? Question is, I was supposed to climb up here, but where? 'Cause it's not this way. Clearly not this way. And I just killed myself. Well, when I go back up the mountain, I'll climb up the right way. Damn, Toxic. You just being crazy. How long am I streaming? I don't know. A little bit. Like I said, like it says in the title, this is just chill. Reading comments sometimes, playing the game sometimes. We've been going 2.5 hours. Just chillax. Chilling out max and relaxing all cool. Shooting some b-ball outside of the school. And then there was a couple of guys, they were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. And then I got in one little fight. My mom got scared. She's like, you're moving with your auntie and your uncle in Bel Air. Damn it. Hello, Wanna. Thanks for stopping by to say hi. Alright, this time I'm just going to use a tree branch to get him down off the cliff. And goodbye. And to you too. Goodbye. How do I like roll into this guy again?
Holy butt stuff, a donation!
Thank you for the $5, Freeman. Good people. Oh, there we go. That caught the apples down. There was no message with that. It was just the $5, but hey. Freeman, He's been around for a hot minute. Good guy. Appreciate you. Icelandic man. Alright, so this is the direction I was supposed to climb with the, like, obvious spots to, like, regain your stamina. So we'll go ahead and do this right this time.
Somebody new sort of likes me.
Yay! Somebody new likes me. Alrighty. Oh, shoot. Let's eat one of these really quick. Wait, not this. This. Got too overzealous. Alright. This is the butt-clenching climb I was talking about. That I have to do to get to the next shrine, I think is what they call them. Are we talking about intercourse or my death? That is a very odd question to have to ask. I'm very curious about this conversation. Not curious enough to scroll up and read it right now, but I might have to revisit this after the stream uploads. Oh good, there's some baddies up there, so I guess I'll have a club ready. I think I could still use this shield when I'm using the club. Why am I crouched? Get up there. Climb, boy, climb. Yeep. 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 Did it. Alright, there's the shrine. I heard someone up here, I thought. Whatever. I think we talked about favorite Zelda games earlier, but
Somebody new sort of likes me.
Yay, mine is Ocarina of Time, and then Link to the Past and Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild would be my favorite, except for the over-aggressive weapon breaking mechanic. Yeah, I've seen Night at the Museum. Robin Williams, Ben Stiller. Or is it Ben Stiller? Is he in that? And then Owen Wilson. I don't know. Yeah, Owen Wilson's Ben Stiller and Robin Williams. Because Owen Wilson and Robin Williams are like characters in the museum, and Ben Stiller's like the curator, security guard or something. Been a while, but... I remember this puzzle. It's very annoying. You have to stop balls at the right time. Otherwise they'll smash you. Okay. I thought I could stop that ball, but it never let me. Fascinating. Good night, Freeman. I just hadn't recharged yet. Damn, that's a slow recharge speed. There it goes. Jeez Louise. Taking its sweet time. Hooray! A decent weapon. That's gonna make me use on these rocks. Because I have to build momentum to get them out of the way. Alright. Do I have anything weaker that could probably build the momentum? I don't think so. I guess I have to do this. Oh well. Hopefully that gets out of the way. I want to hit it multiple times because I don't want to waste my weapon on this masterclass mode where weapons are not easy to come by. Since the bad guys are so much harder to kill. Kayla. When you think you can handle the balls, but you can't. Relatable. Relatable, damn. Girls experience some rough situations. I don't know about the whole balls in my face thing. It's not my jam. To each their own, but that ain't my party. Alright, let's move this rock. With some stasis. This thing's going away. Bye! Finally, a bow and arrow. Thank goodness. So that'll be useful. Now, what's the best way back down? I could, oh yeah, just quick travel to a different shrine instead of climbing down. Before I do that, let me mark this shrine. It's the next one to go to. And I'll quick travel to this guy, or... yeah, let's do this. I just don't want to climb down, and I'd rather just quick travel to the center of the map than climb down. Half of my party. Bisexual jokes. Scooter Looter neither did the thumbnail. The thumbnail said, chill stream with some Zelda DLC. And the DLC was really annoying. So we went to this, which is still technically DLC or whatever, it's the master mode. I'm pretty sure that was one of the things in the DLC, so that's what we're doing in this chill stream where everyone said I sounded really angry, but I'm like, that's just me if I'm not hyped, and obviously right now I'm not hyped, which if you follow this channel, you know why I'm not hyped and didn't upload a video or do a live for like the first time in over a month yesterday. And no video upload today, just a live, so sometimes shit happens. And you do a chill stream where you're like, I'm just gonna play Zelda, and you guys can join me. And yep. Who's an ass kisser? I don't see. Whatever. Top 3 video game. I don't like tops and favorites. If you do either ors, I'm cool
Holy
with those.
butt stuff a donation!
Balls to the face from Kayla. Thank you. If you do like either ors, I'll usually answer those. But favorites, I'm not a big fan of. Uh-oh. You're gonna ruin my torch. Get away from me. Burn the whole place down. Ha! You're on fire now. No! Stay away from me. Damn it! I forgot. These guys with their purple eyeballs and overpoweredness on master mode, I shouldn't be toying with them because they're very, very strong. Kayla's like, no, I don't want that heat. I'm just trying to show some love. No competition. I'm just trying to show some love. I am but a humble tipper. Yeah, Drew, Tyler went crazy. Yeah, I am but a humble tipper, says Kayla. Sounds like what a dude with a small penis says. I am but a humble tipper, just the tip. And there's nothing else. Whoops. Small peener. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is a masterpiece. At this point, if I beat it on Master, then that'll be my third playthrough of like the major campaign, and then a bunch of other crap that I've done on the game, obviously. I've sunk a lot of games into this, but tonight, the 2 hours and 40 minutes so far we've put into this game, is the first time I've played it since 2018. It's really cool to be able to play video games again, because I wasn't playing them for a while. Just too much work and couldn't do it, but this is part of the thing that now helps this channel grow, which is becoming a large source of income for the family. So a side effect of all that is I've been playing video games again for the first time in a couple years, and that's cool, because video games have always been pretty good for my mental health. Music has as well, but video games have been one of the few things I've been able to do that's not like prescription drugs to like chill me out from anxiety spurts, manic episodes, panic attacks, stuff like that. Because the issues with the wiring in my brain, my anxiety and my attention deficit disorder, they don't play nice with each other, because ADHD is a lack of activity in your prefrontal lobe, whereas anxiety is too much activity everywhere in your brain. So what happens is, if I treat the ADHD so I can pay attention, then... Is that one of those fucking centaurs already? What the hell, Master Mode? You can't be putting that shit in the game already. That's just instant death. I can't even fight him. Like, really? Really, Master Mode? That's pretty fucked up. Anyway. The ADHD part needs more stimulation in the prefrontal lobe, which caffeine is usually a good thing to do. Like, if you ever want to know if a kid is hyper or they have ADHD, give them a Mountain Dew. If the kid's able to concentrate better, then they have ADHD. Ha. If the kid concentrates worse, then they're just a fucking hyper kid. They don't have ADHD. But for me, if I'm trying to treat my lack of attention, it exacerbates my anxiety and blah blah blah. And so video games have just always been kind of a happy medium to increase activity in my prefrontal lobe, because there's a concentration required, so it helps me like focus and center, but it also reduces my anxiety, because even though my brain is working at a higher function, there's also a lot of tasks to focus on and funnel in that helps to kind of level me out. So video games have always had a very special place in my heart because of how they play with my brain. I don't drink to be safe, I drink to be reckless. That's funny. ADHD, that's the new thing, that's the move.
Holy butt stuff, a donation!
Take it and like it. Thanks, Tyler. I guess I will. Yeah, Kayla, Vegas isn't always good for anxiety. I used to go to Vegas frequently because that's where my grandparents used to live. So I'm very familiar with Vegas. Look, guys, I can't control what weird things you guys do in the chat. So, the conversation will be what it is. I just, every now and then, take a peek at what you're saying and try to interact with it. Will I be playing this more? I don't know, we just started the game all over on this stream, on Master Mode. I was actually saying earlier, there's so many games and stuff that people have been wanting me to play or buying me on Steam. So I'm just gonna have to be a little more consistent with some of these gaming streams. Maybe more like quick hit, shorter ones and stuff like that, to try to play some of these games more. But I enjoy them. Like, I still need to beat Doom Eternal. We were playing that for a hot minute and then haven't played that in a little bit. It's gonna be a lot harder when I return to it, now that I haven't been playing. Whoops. Ill-advised. Oh well, at least these shrines refill your health at the end. I'm glad my videos help with your anxiety, Bullet Club. It's good to know. Is there like... I see that ball, but what is it for? Is there a trophy or like a... Let me just go ahead and get my shield. I don't care. Maybe there's a weapon involved, though. I'll go back in this shrine and see if there's a weapon. Bendy and the ink machine. I'm not quite there, but I probably will at some point, because then there's a couple reactions that I'll be able to do because I'll actually understand the characters at that point. Because right now I don't know the characters to react to some reactions people have asked me to. Some of them I think have donated for me to do it, but I want to do it after I've actually played those games, so I can have a frame of reference for the jokes and the bars. Anxieties and blackouts aren't necessarily hand in hand. Usually anxiety is more panic attack than blackout. Blackouts are usually related to depressive moments than anxiety, because anxiety and manic states, usually everything's heightened, so you'll have recollection. It'll be kind of scattered depending on the type of manic state you had, but you'll have recollections. When you have issues of blackouts or memory loss, it's usually either because you're on certain medications for too long that fuck with your long-term memory and your hippocampus. But as far as temporary short-term memory loss and blackouts, that's usually from your brain being in such a depressive state, whether it be from alcohol or just your brain's natural chemistry, that your short-term memory never logged what was happening, so for you, it's like nothing happened and you quote-unquote blacked out. But while you were doing the behavior, you were aware of it. It's just if you don't have your short-term memory log it into long-term memory, for you it's like it never happened. But manic and anxiety episodes usually aren't going to be what black you out. It's going to be more likely the depressive episodes or certain medications. You couldn't launch the ball if you tried. And now it's just stuck in stasis. I want the ball! Give me it! There we go. That's a bummer about your controller. Not sure why I have this ball right now. Do I need the ball? Is that part of my ultimate plan? I'm not paying enough attention to what I'm doing. I know these usually have like levers and stuff you can put them into, but can I just get launched to that on my own without the ball? Can I just get over there? Yep. So what is the ball for? There's gotta be another puzzle in here for the ball. I just have to figure out what it is. Where does it go? Because I'd like the treasures. Come here, ball. We're gonna find your home. Happy Gilmore style. Put the ball back in its home. You're too good for your home, ball.
Somebody new sort of likes me.
Oh no, the ball jokes. What am I supposed to do with this thing? There must be something in this shrine for this ball. Must. I wouldn't just put it in here without a lever to use it on. I played the Arkham series. I think it was the second one that was my favorite. I don't want to do spoilers even though the game's ancient, but it was the one where, you know, in the end, that one dude was no longer alive, and that was cool. Not the last one in the series that was... Wasn't that with fucking Jason Todd? Didn't the one have Jason Todd and the Red Hood and shit? That one was weird.
Stuff a donation.
Damn, drunk Tyler just throwing more money. Oh, whoa! I thought that was $10, and then I realized it was $100. Tyler, your wife's gonna be mad at you, bro. Calm down. She's gonna be like, dude, you could have taken me out to dinner again, but you kept giving all that money to wee Skeem. Tyler, calm down. Drunken Tyler on his crazy dono game. Fudge and fudge. Hello, Moni. Calling everyone plebes. I'm just gonna carry this ball around, hoping... Aha! Here we go. This is where I'm gonna take this ball. Well, no. This is just another chest. What do I need to do with this ball? Oh, thank goodness. I got a good weapon. Oh, that makes me happy. A way to defend myself until it breaks tragically after I killed 2 bad guys with it. There must be somewhere for this ball. I see sort of a second level up there. Maybe... Oh, the ERB references are back. They only left us for a short moment. Alright, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that ball, so I guess I'm just gonna move on. Because I just don't see where they want me to put the ball. There's somewhere. I'm sure it gives me some cool swag. I'm just not seeing it. Whatever. I'm also pretty sleepy. I'm kind of out of it in general. So, whatever. Smack it against the cheeks. What is this game about? This game is about a land called Hyrule, which you have awakened from, like, apparently a several, like, century sort of slumber. And you were put into that slumber in hopes that when you awoke, you could help save Hyrule. Because Hyrule has been taken over by an evil overlord and evil darkness that lives in that castle over there in the purple area. And you were the great hero before, and to preserve you, you got put into this little capsule thingy. So now that you're awake, you're relearning your powers and everything, and you're going to unite these giant beast robot creatures to help you fight the evil power. There's a lot of lore involved, a lot of broken stuff like this. These are guardians. They used to guard Hyrule, but now... Oh shit, I'm stuck. But now, they were taken over by Ganon, the evil guy, so now instead of guarding Hyrule, they try to kill you, and these bastards are strong and insta-kill. So there's just a lot of cool lore and crazy stuff that exists within this game, but you're trying to save this kingdom from the dark evil, long and short of it. And pretty much everyone you know who used to live in this kingdom, they're all memories now. Like, there's still people alive, but the people you knew are memories, so it's kind of dark, because everyone you knew is pretty much dead now, because it's been so long. Aw, damn, that wasn't even close. I wanted to pop that and watch them fall and die, but it didn't work out. Alright, where's the last shrine? I've done 3 of the 4. Or was it just 3? I don't know. What's my mission say? Four. Yeah, that's what I thought. Where's the 4th shrine? Yeah, a lot of people find me through ERB reactions, which is fine by me. Some people never get past the ERB reactions and just watch that, which is fine, as long as they keep watching those when I upload them. Speaking of, there will probably be 2 or 3 ERB reactions this week if I get back to feeling a little more normal, which I should. So that'll be fun. Crap, man, I'm dead. Damn, this is hard. Alright, we're hitting 3 hours, so I'm going to call it a night of this chill stream. It's been fun, it's been relaxing, it's been a different take. And you guys went stupid fucking on the donos, dear lord. I appreciate it. Tyler and Saver and all you guys went nuts. But tomorrow, if you guys like indie music, Oh, I need to finish the giveaway, first of all. So let me do that. And we gotta find out who won. Let the bot decide. So I gotta close those entries. But tomorrow, while I'm waiting on that, tomorrow there will be a live stream that I'm doing every Sunday, which is independent artists. You can request whatever, you'll get put on the list. And you don't have to pay to request stuff unless it's your own music. But if there's any artists with under 100,000 subscribers that you think I should watch, that's the stream for it. Every Sunday. Or if you like finding new artists that are smaller audiences, show up to it. So, let's find out who won. Did Tyler even enter this giveaway? Tyler entered, but only 7 entries. So there's a lot of people in here with more entries than Tyler. So we will see. We will see. Moni, if you want to know what the poster what you're not getting looks like, in the description, one of the merch links is to Streamlabs merch, and the poster is one of the things you can buy on Streamlabs. It's not that big. It's like my profile picture, and I think it's like 2 feet by 2 feet or something. It's a very small little thing, but it's free this way. Posters are expensive. I don't know why they're so expensive to print. But anyway, let's find who won. It looks like...
Oh, yeah.
Hey! Tyler did win. Look at that. Tyler won. He paid a lot for that poster, but the Streamlabs bot did choose Tyler as the winner. There he is. Click your link. Get your poster. Unfortunately, I won't be able to sign it unless you mail it to my P.O. box, and then I can mail it back to you. But otherwise, it's going straight to you from Streamlabs. So, Tyler won. He didn't even have the most entries, but I think the Streambot was like, bro, he dropped some serious money. So the Streambot was like, we better pick him. Oh, damn. Tyler, thank you, though. You're ridiculous. And I don't know what you do for a living. I know you make them fat stacks, but do something nice for your wife so she doesn't get pissed at you spending all your money on a YouTuber. Oh, boy. Anyway. Until next time, I scheme, you scheme. We all scheme for ice cream. Have a good night.